unconditional love it means, the love is gonna be there regardless of what boundaries exist.
I have to know my worth because no one can do this to
Girl,
me.
that's my journey.
Yo. When I was dating someone of a different faith, I was very naive, thinking it would work because it worked perfectly for my parents.
What did you say? Come first, talk later? Sorry.
Hug first, talk later.
I mean, it's quite rainy outside. There's
Thunder. Halo, kita balik lagi di In Her View, di topik yang mungkin ini menjadi problema setiap generasi ya. Cari jodoh. Yes, kita akan ngomongin tentang cari jodoh, bagaimana cara mencari dan mendapatkan teman hidup yang tepat. Tentu saya nggak di sini sendiri karena seperti biasa saya punya saudara-saudara perempuan saya tercinta. Sebelah saya ada Caroline Surahmat.
the bride.
Oh, mau renew atau
Oh, of course, renew.
Of course renew. Ya Eca, aku bercanda loh Eca. Sebelahnya ada Karina Wasrawan alias Kevi. Hai Kevi.
Hello, lady. Hello.
Dan juga ada Kai Surya.
Yeah, in a nightgown-esque.
Yes. Aku suka deh kita pakai baju putih ini. By the way, I'm Marisa Anita. Karena memang kalau misalnya ngomongin tentang cari jodoh, nggak tahu kenapa aku tuh mikirnya tuh neutral ground. Kita harus ada di tempat netral dulu
So
biar
true.
bisa tahu. Oh, kayaknya ini nih yang oke gitu. Karena kita kayak blank slate. Kenapa kita angkat topik ini? Karena mungkin beberapa bulan lalu kalian ingat dong film The Materialist.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Ada Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal dan juga siapa tuh
Chris
yang
Evans.
Oh, Chris.
Captain America.
Captain America. He's
Johnny
so
Storm for
wholesome.
me forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny Storm. Yes. Jadi kalau misalnya teman-teman nonton film The Materials ini sebetulnya cerita tentang seorang pencari jodoh kelas atas di New York City, namanya Lucy, dan dia tuh terjebak cinta segitiga dengan kliennya dia yang kaya raya Harry, dan juga mantan pacarnya dia, bukan mantan pacar sih, mantan suami bahkan, John, yang kembali lagi masuk ke hidupnya. Nah, film ini tuh teman-teman mengeksplorasi konflik antara mau berpasangan dengan pebisnis yang tampaknya sempurna dan super mapan secara materi versus hubungan yang agak berantakan dalam tanda kutip namun penuh gairah dengan seorang aktor yang sedang berjuang. Nah, pilihannya
Harry. Sorry.
yeah, sorry. We'll unpack that, Carol.
Yes.
We'll unpack that, okay? Setiap orang pasti punya kriteria masing-masing kalau cari pasangan hidup yang pas. Tapi mungkin yang baik untuk kita perhatikan sebelum kita menganalisa dan memperhatikan orang lain untuk cari yang pas. Oh, ini kriteria aku. Tapi mungkin kita juga bisa memperhatikan diri kita sendiri.
Yeah,
Sebenarnya kita
oh,
ini
yeah.
maunya apa sih sebelum memutuskan untuk berkomitmen dengan seseorang. Pertanyaan yang pertama.
And do we tick people's boxes too, right?
Yeah.
Not only we're ticking their boxes.
Exactly. So, pertanyaan yang paling dasar, teman-teman, adalah apa definisi teman hidup untuk kamu? Dia adalah seseorang yang
That I
I'm
could
deer in the
fight with
headlights right now. Deer in the headlights. It's a big question.
Yeah.
Such a big question.
It is.
it is. Who wants to start first?
Someone that understands me, my imperfection, and still accepts me, even when I'm like Mrs. Dracula, Medusa, but that person still accepts me and loves me. Thank you, husband. I know it's been hard.
We all have a Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, right.
We do.
And they're like, for me, that's a companion. That's my SO, my significant other.
Yes, yang bisa memahami kita ya.
Yeah, and I try to also.
Memahami dia juga.
And support him going to the gym.
Two-way street.
Kalau nggak berat sebelah lo nanti, Carol. Bukan maksudnya.
I love this.
No pun
I'm going to
intended.
capture this.
No pun intended.
Oh, did you mean the mattress?
I know. I was like, I can't. Are you actually
This is the first time Marissa had this. Marissa Anita's like, wait.
No pun intended. What I mean is that kamu memahami, dia memahami kamu,
Yes.
dan kamu memahami dia, gak berat
Yes.
sebelah gitu
Yeah.
maksudnya. Oke, kalau itu Carol ya, memahami dan dipahami. Wah ketawa. Oke, they've got the giggle, what do you call that?
Ya pecah.
The giggle, anyway, giggle fit.
Giggle fit.
Okay, KB or Kai, which one's ready?
I think for me is having a best friend. And why is that? Because when you have a best friend, like how you guys are my best friends, it's unconditional love. And yes, understand, they accept you for who you are without judgment. You have this willingness to grow together. Because yes, who we are now won't be who will be in 10, 20 years to come.
Exactly.
But when you're best friends, you really truly love each other unconditionally and you accept each other and you give each other that space to grow as individuals, but also as partners in life.
Kalau bicara tentang cinta yang tidak unconditional itu bahasa Indonesianya apa ya?
Tanpa batas.
Cinta yang tanpa batas itu ya. Realistis nggak sih? Maksudnya yeah, I know, Kai. Yes, you're.
I think so.
Yeah?
There is a form of unconditional love.
Nah, bentuknya seperti apa, Kai?
A mother's love.
Tentu.
Tapi
Kayak misalnya dia ada satu perilaku potensial pasangan ini atau pasangan kita atau teman hidup kita yang sebetulnya, misalnya kita ambil contoh ekstrim ya, destruktif gitu. Kalau kita punya, aku punya cinta tanpa batas dengan dia, berarti apa? Pembiaran kah atau apa? Ini loh,
bukan.
batasnya di mana ya?
bukan.
Yeah.
It's not that you can't have boundaries. Kalau buat gue ya, kalau kita ngomongin unconditional love, it means the love is gonna be there regardless of what boundaries exist. Like even if you have a boundary, you still have the love, right? The love is not mutually exclusive, kayak.
Yes, it's not. Yes,
Yeah.
mutually exclusive.
Oke.
Gitu maksudnya. Jadi
Yeah,
kayak
that's nice.
yes, we set boundaries, tentu pasti ada, tapi kan you still love the person.
Iya.
It's like if you fight, if you suddenly realize that dia ternyata kalau ada di rumah begini ya gitu kan. Like fartcastras in the morning
Yes.
Orkestra kentut maksudnya.
Yeah.
Maksudnya
with my
Kai.
baby, by the way.
Iya.
And you can laugh at it.
Relatable.
Like
Yeah.
5 years, 7 years ago, me pre this marriage, I would go, dude, that's disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And now I can say, that's cute.
Iya. Tapi mukanya tetap gitu.
So cute.
Senyumnya kayak gini.
This is what I have to live with. Okay, I accept it.
Unconditional love.
Yeah.
I don't have to like it, but I still love you.
Oh, you don't have to like him, but you still love him. Okay, I get it. Ya memang nuansanya itu ini ya. Apa lagi nih, ketawa lagi. Nah, why are you sniggering?
Because I still love you.
Yeah.
But I want you to work out. I'm still gonna bicker in your ear. You know what I mean? That's my form of love. Because when I shut down, when I don't
that's
care
when you're
anymore,
done.
that's like
Yeah.
I'm out.
Perempuan begitu ya, bawel kalau sayang katanya.
Exactly.
That's true.
So dear husbands, it's okay.
Yeah.
When your wife is angry.
It's 'cause
and
we
then
love
you.
you.
We love you.
When she shut down, that's when you have
Yeah.
to be terrified.
Enggak, gue udah pasrah, lo terserah lo. sayang.
Yes.
Stonewalling atau shutdown itu nggak pernah, it's never a good sign. So, kalau gitu yang kamu anggap teman hidup yang pas untuk kamu itu yang seperti, udah ini pertanyaan sama kali ya. Teman hidup yang pas untuk kamu itu seperti apa? Udah kejawab belum sih menurut kalian tadi?
Yeah, I think.
Aku belum.
Oh, go on Kai.
Yeah, but unconditional love is a big part of it.
Because I think there's nothing that is pas.
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
always
People evolve and then situations happens,
Yes.
so even in our lives.
Yeah.
So I think there's never going to be that perfect.
Oh iya.
Yeah.
Kita kan juga
perfect.
nggak akan bisa mendapatkan
Pasangan yang
pasangan.
pas.
Yes.
Because they will always
Tapi makanya
have
Pas
their,
itu ya.
untukmu ya. Pas untukmu itu kan bentuknya beda-beda.
Yeah.
Well, because it's pas for me. Okay, it's exactly right for me what I needed 10 years ago.
perfect.
But maybe
Yes,
like
for me.
Yes.
It may not be perfect.
and now
for
like
everyone else.
you're healthy. You evolve.
Yes.
Maybe, but it's not in what I envision, right? Like, yeah, this. I mean, I think like because we grow, and we both have to grow together.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
One
that's a
can,
must.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can't leave one behind. Yes.
Ya itu berat.
Tapi ini dalam fase di awal dimana kita nggak tahu jodoh yang akan bertemu sama kita tuh seperti apa nanti gitu
iya,
kan
betul,
maksudnya.
Kai.
Wow, it was very different because kayaknya tuh nggak pas sih bener sih, nggak pernah ada yang pas.
Ya.
Tapi yang penting adalah setidaknya di awal tahu apa yang kita butuhkan dulu.
Nah itu.
Whether we grow later bagaimana, ya itu harus didiskusikan dan diantisipasi.
Ya,
Menurut gue harus
dikalibrate.
diantisipasi.
Harus dikalibrasi
Yeah.
terus-terusan kan. Oke, let's imagine. Ayo kita bayangkan. Balik lagi ke awal dulu ya. Sebelum kalian berpasang-pasangan. Ingat nggak pada saat itu? Oh, first date, show up, datang. Terus pertanyaan-pertanyaan apa, obrolan apa sih yang kalian jalankan untuk bukan yang ngetes ya, tapi kayak get to know each other, saling mengenal gitu.
Yeah.
Itu apa? Yang ini yang harus gue tanyain, ini yang harus gue bahas karena ini semacam cara gue untuk tahu bahwa apakah kita akan maju bersama atau cuma ya udah kita cuma teman aja sampai di sini aja gitu. You remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apa waktu itu?
For me, it's like, are you career driven?
Oh, karir ya. Oke.
Because I felt like we need to be in the same wavelength. For me.
Karena kamu juga suka berkarir.
Because
Itu
you know,
penting
I'm
buat
passionate
kamu.
about it, right?
Yes.
Like for us to strive and thrive, especially in the working in industry, whatever form, but we're the same. I don't think I can be no judgment, but for myself, I felt like my husband will become the leader, and then my children will see through his action.
Oke.
And even though, let's say that, there are some difficulties for him to, probably in his work and whatnot, but you are always solution-based. You try to find and figure out the solution.
Yes.
And what you have to do because you are going to lead us.
Yeah.
You don't easily give up.
Yes.
Itu penting buat
It
kamu ya,
is
Karen.
very important for me.
Ada drive.
Yeah.
Drive,
Yes.
so important as a man.
As a man.
Oh,
Yeah,
menarik.
gotta have it as a man. Gotta have it as a man. Because I feel like men with drive are sexy.
So sexy.
I was gonna say, it's so hot.
It is hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I giggle too long. Yes, drive. Jadi buat kamu tahu bahwa kamu suka dan ingin punya pasangan atau teman hidup yang punya drive ya. Drive itu apa sih? Semangat ya. Semangat, ambisi. Karena kamu tahu apa yang kamu mau. Jadi itu emang salah satu hal yang penting ya. Kalau kita mau cari jodoh atau pasangan hidup atau teman hidup, kita harus tahu dulu kita tuh maunya apa.
Betul.
Jadi jelas gitu loh. Nyarinya tuh misalnya dari ada 10 pilihan, alhamdulillah 10 pilihan ya, Bo. Itu tuh bisa tahu, bisa mengkerucutkan. Oh, yang ini oke, yang ini jadi teman aja gitu. Oke, KB.
For me, going on first dates, I like to ask them to tell stories about their friends, their work, because how they communicate says a lot. How they see other people, how they treat other people. I mean, I think like the basic information, I can do that by stalking. I can easily figure that out. But
Thank God
think-
LinkedIn.
Exactly.
That's true.
To know the character of someone, how kind they are, how driven they are, how with the types of boundaries they may have, how they are with their colleagues, how they are with their families. That says a lot in the way they proceed to tell about their life. So I like to ask them to basically share about, okay, what's your journey been like? Your friends, what do you like to do for fun? I feel like it truly reveals a lot about a person. And then that's when you see, okay, I know who I am as a person.
Ya.
Is that compatible with my character and my personality?
Gosh, you're so savvy, KB.
Oh yeah.
That's how you.
We are proud to have a little sister like you.
I only learned from the best big sisters, guys.
Oh, we went through the phase with pre-max phase, right?
Yes.
We went through the pre-max.
Yeah, we don't wanna go.
Different
No.
person.
Yeah.
Different
Lots of
person.
lessons learned.
But you learn a lot. Jadi kalau cara kamu adalah assessing sebetulnya ya.
Assessing. I observe. and I listen.
There you go, selalu very KB. Jadi didengerin dulu aja sambil dia assessing. Meskipun dia assessing, tapi di dalam kepalanya dan hatinya udah kayak
Yes.
cocok nggak ya sama gue?
Yes.
Kayaknya di sini masuk. Kayak ini mungkin nggak masuk, tapi mungkin bisa dibicarakan dan
Because
diskusikan.
it determines how much effort I should put also in this
Yes.
Yeah.
getting to know person.
I know. Ini boleh dijawab atau enggak ya? Terserah, karena ini sebetulnya private. Kalian tuh pernah punya pacar berapa sih? Coba kalau KB berapa?
I can count.
Ya, coba.
3.
3.
Like how back are we going?
Terserah aja.
In life.
terserah.
Like in my
Yang gini deh, yang kamu ngerasa bahwa
Oh, that was a
aku udah lebih,
relationship.
lebih conscious nih dengan masuk ke relationship
You
ini.
answer first. I need to count.
Me, I would say 4.
4 ya?
Yeah,
Oke.
4.
Kalau kamu KB?
Five.
Oh, come on.
Exclusively dating.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
5 or 6.
Yang serius ya?
There you go.
Oke.
5.5 maybe.
Yang serius.
5.5.
How do you count 5.5?
Yeah, one
Oh
is a
yeah,
blur.
Jupiter. Long distance.
Yeah,
One is a blur.
Yeah, the Jupiter guy.
we count that.
Long
half.
distance.
Long distance. Oh yeah, that's true. Kamu 3, kamu 6, kamu 5 ya.
And then a 4.
Oh, Jonah. sorry. Iya.
What about you?
Yeah, what about you?
Oh God.
She's like, I
ain't getting
knew
away
they're
on
gonna ask me that.
Anyways, I've had crushes, I must say, so I don't count that as a relationship.
No.
But anyway,
Relationship.
I've had 7 crushes in my life. 7 crushes in my life. But anyway,
Okay,
I
yes.
just want to underline, aku mau menggarisbawahi aja. Punya pengalaman dengan jumlah pacar yang, maksudnya ini menurutku
Yeah.
pribadi ya. Semua orang pasti punya prinsip hidup yang berbeda. Tapi kalau misalnya di umurku yang 42 sekarang, aku merasa memang punya pengalaman pacaran dengan beberapa orang itu, menurutku itu bagus. Karena kita jadi semakin tahu apa yang sebetulnya kita mau.
Yes.
Ketika kita berinteraksi dengan si nomor 1, ternyata terus kita putus gitu ya. Kita kan pasti belajar sesuatu.
Yeah.
Iya
I
kan?
did not learn, by the way.
I
For
don't
my
believe-
journey. No, I did not learn. Yeah.
Masa?
Almost the 4 of them, they're frogs. Like,
Okay, and
they're-
you're the
they're
princess,
similar.
yeah.
You got a prince though at the end, so
Yes.
you eventually learn.
I got Poe Bear. Yes.
Oh, Poby.
Yes. Yeah. It's fluffy.
Iya. Yeah, but you did learn from the 4 in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Towards the end.
Towards the end.
Exactly. Oke, ya tapi itu buat aku ya. Buat kalian gimana? Maksudnya kadang-kadang ada orang yang beropini, udahlah nggak usah pacaran kebanyakan, nggak usah pacaran lama-lama, udah aja langsung kawin aja gitu. Nah, what do you girls think?
It depends. I on a first date smell and feel the person.
What do you mean you smell and feel?
Not touch necessarily. No, dari tempat sini you can smell pheromones.
Okay.
You mean like literal smell?
The body. I have a very sharp nose.
Yeah.
And I've mentioned the first season that I know exactly.
Yes.
The kind of pheromones that is suitable for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is important.
Itu
so
satu.
interesting.
Nah, feel itu lebih ke while having the conversation. Is it a safe space in the conversation? Because there are guys who are like,
So kamu merasa aman atau tidak
Yeah.
ketika ngobrol sama dia?
betul.
Oke.
Kerasa
How
aman
do you
itu.
know that, Kai?
You feel that.
You feel it.
And you hear it too because when they tell a story and then they ask you about you, but then they deflect and then they come back to talking about them again.
Oh no, that's a no.
Right?
Big red flag.
Space to speak. Come on. And you can see that. Those are red flags that usually come out at first dates.
Yeah.
Ya kan sebenarnya itu udah kerasa dari date pertama.
Tapi kita kadang-kadang suka terbuai dengan kegantengannya mungkin.
No,
Nggak juga ya?
Nggak juga.
Gak dapet energinya.
Enggak.
Ya.
Jangan feeling itu. So because I'm the type, the conversation itu second date. The first date really is how comfortable am I when I sit next to this person.
So if you're not comfortable, it won't even go to the second date. Yeah.
Oh menarik.
No.
Kalau
No. Or maybe just friends.
oh yeah, just friends.
Yeah.
Okay, which one? Okay, you're laughing.
No.
No.
Because guys like just friends. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, like friend zone.
Friend zone.
No, go KB. You're with 5.5. Go ahead.
No, yeah, they were all very different now that I think about it. But I feel like they all also brought me very significant and different life lessons.
Yeah. Like they were meant to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was meant. They were meant to be there to
Yes.
teach me a lesson.
Kamu ingat gak maksudnya 3 lesson atau 2 lesson yang paling wah gila nih sama orang ini gue belajar ini banget. Karena betul kalau kita pacaran sama orang kita putus kita belajar sesuatu pasti dari belajar tentang diri kita sendiri dari relasi kita dengan mereka.
While
Maybe.
she thinks,
Yeah.
gue cuma mau ngasih tahu the biggest lesson for me karena tadi I haven't said what lesson I learned.
Yeah.
While you think, after the 3rd to my husband, itu kan 9 tahun, hampir 9 tahun gue single ya.
Yeah.
That's actually where I learned the lesson, and that's not a lesson on anything else, but I need to love myself first.
Itu lesson yang
That's
kamu
me.
dapatkan kan. Nah,
Then safety because of a toxic relationship.
boom.
Yeah.
2
Very important.
massive fundamental things.
2 lessons. One of them, if you haven't seen the guy in 10 years connecting over Facebook, make sure he doesn't have a girlfriend on the other side of the world. That's a very important lesson.
Mr. Jupiter.
We made the same mistake.
Yeah.
Yep.
The biggest lesson out of all of them. Second lesson, when I was dating someone of a different faith, I was very naive, thinking it would work because it worked perfectly for my parents. And I grew up in such a peaceful, harmonious household that I thought anyone can do it.
Ya.
But then I tried it out, and the biggest lesson was that when it comes down to it, values, principles, it really matters. And so then it taught me not to be naive in that regard. And so it made me realize that at the end of the day, when I'm trying to find a partner for life, a husband, that is really something important to take into account.
To you, ya.
To me.
Iya.
It may not be the case for
Yeah.
everyone,
Yeah,
but to
betul.
me personally, because I have experienced that, it was a very important lesson.
Iya, karena seperti kamu lihat juga kan KB, orang tua kamu meski memiliki keyakinan yang berbeda, tapi mereka bisa.
Yes.
Dan pada saat
Yes.
karena kamu kecilnya ngelihat itu, kamu ngerasa bahwa oh mungkin aku juga bisa, lalala gitu kan.
Exactly.
Ternyata setelah kamu rasain sendiri, oh
maybe
PR ya, Bo,
not.
gitu ya kan.
It's a lot of homework.
Oke.
And also, love is not blind. Yeah.
Love usually love is blind in the beginning, babe. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
when
Ask
the
Carol that.
pheromones, the love hormones are there, you are blind. Caroline, I hear a big sigh.
Oh no, no,
What
because
does
that
that
was
mean?
like a
She was sighing for me. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Kalau
But she needs to go through it herself because no matter what we say
The
at
big
that
sister
time,
talking.
Nggak
you
bisa.
know, yeah.
What did you tell me?
I mean, come on, forget about this ass. Literally, point blank.
Yeah, she told me to forget a lot.
Well, she got better ass now. That's fine.
Amen.
It's
Yes.
Mr. Jupiter Surgeon, right?
Yeah.
Why are we still talking about
Okay,
this?
good.
yes, yes.
No, Caroline.
Yes.
What was my question earlier, girls? It's like I got two
lessons.
lessons
Oh.
from your 4 relationships before your husband. No, 4 is before your husband. Right?
Does
Yeah.
your husband count for?
Yes, I think.
Oh, berarti 3 sebelumnya dong.
Yeah.
Dari 3 3 relasi sebelumnya ya, 3 pengalaman pacaran sebelumnya. Apa yang kamu kayak gila nih? Dari 3 cowok ini gue belajar sesuatu tentang diri gue. Ternyata gue nggak bisa. Ternyata gue bisa apa?
Yeah, because I thought that I'm always this, driven and independent woman, right? But when it comes to love, I am just oblivious, apparently.
Kamu bucin.
You
Ya?
blind.
Well,
Udah
with
cinta.
this one, because I always feel like whenever I'm, in a relationship, this is the one. This is the one. Even though,
Udah kamu patok di depan gitu. Ini udah jadi nih, jadi.
Treat it like it's the one.
I treat it because like it's the one because I love their family, their parents, the siblings.
Kamu jatuh cinta sama keluarganya dulu.
With all
3 of them.
yes,
Family.
yes.
Wow.
they have like a loving, lovely family who accepts me as one of their family member, except the guy. Because one cheated on me over and over. I did not know my self-worth. Second, told me that if you don't come back, because I was in VOA, like if you don't come back to Indonesia, we need to break up.
Yep.
And then I was like, oh no,
I'll come
I
back
love you.
for
I'll
you.
come back. Coming back here 3 months and boom, he got another girlfriend. I'm like, why didn't you just tell me that you were having a relationship with someone else, so then I don't have to leave my
I could stay in Washington D.C.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that like I felt like I did not know my self-worth. I was in love with the family, thinking of this family bonding, that I would be a part of this loving family that I adore so much, that probably the little Caroline, as you mentioned, really hoping to be a part of. Yeah.
A lovely family.
Yes.
Ih, itu menarik banget.
Not when I was
Yeah,
going
of
through
course.
it.
No. Of course not.
We can
Caroline,
laugh
my
about
love.
it now.
Of course not. But what I mean is that yang aku maksud adalah kasus kamu itu menarik kalau misalnya ditelaah secara psikologis. Karena kamu waktu kecil itu merasa tidak ada dalam keluarga yang harmonis.
Yeah.
Jadi ketika kamu besar itu kamu nyarinya itunya.
Yes.
Bukan cowoknya gitu. Itunya yang dicari.
Yes.
Wah, gila ini
Weekend
menarik
at their
banget.
house, eating dinner. I mean, going to churches, I went when one of my boyfriend are also, have different faiths. And I went there, and then
Yeah.
like we celebrate each other,
in
religious
the
events.
Yeah.
And then I have one with the same faith, of course. And then
Yeah.
I mean, I just love, and they're like giving me gifts.
Yeah.
My,
You just
my
love love.
birthday is like an event for them, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And the guys.
I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Guy first, not family.
Yes.
That is true, because my friend told me you're marrying the
marrying a
guy,
guy,
you're
not
not
the
marrying the
family.
family.
Yeah,
But
that
you
is so
kind of
true.
are, but the guy is the one
Is
who's
number
literally
one.
in the same house and same
'Cause
bed
you're-
with you.
exactly.
Iya
Yes.
betul. Berarti kalau misalnya dari Caroline, si Caroline, dia belajar tentang self worth.
Yeah,
It
taking your words from the last episode. Yes,
is true.
I have to know my worth, because no one can do this to
Girl,
me.
that's my journey.
Yo.
Yes.
Self worth, ya. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian banyak pengalaman putus segala macam, ya emang ya kalau misalnya ketika hati kita remuk, heartbreak itu enggak. It's
You'll
the most.
recover from it.
You'll recover.
I honestly thought when I was like,
But at that time, it
21.
felt like what?
oh,
The end of the world, huh? Yeah, it did. I mean, for all of us, I think.
For all of us,
Yes.
heartbreak sucks, yo.
Yes.
Heartbreak sucks, but
But you
it's
survive
okay.
it once, you survive it again.
And you learn. You always
failure
learn.
makes you strong.
Stronger. Ow! Kai mentioned red flags. Red flags, green flags. Let's talk about that. Ketika kamu mau memilih teman hidup atau pasangan, green flag atau red flag kalian tuh apa? Green flag aku jelasin ya. Green flag atau bendera hijau itu adalah ketika green flag adalah tanda-tanda positif atau indikator bahwa suatu hubungan baik asmara, persahabatan, profesional berada di jalur yang sehat dan aman. Nah, jadi hubungan ini punya kualitas yang positif, komunikasi baik, saling menghormati, dukungan emosional dan dapat diandalkan. Itu bendera hijau. I wish I had a gimmick like bendera hijau.
Right here.
Oh ya.
Okay.
Nah, kalau bendera merah, red flag. Itu artinya tanda bahaya atau sinyal peringatan bahwa ada masalah yang gak sehat atau berpotensi membahayakan dalam suatu hubungan atau situasi. Istilah ini bisa merujuk pada perilaku, sikap, kebiasaan yang berpotensi menjadi masalah serius di masa depan. Seperti contohnya manipulasi, cemburu yang berlebihan, tidak menghormati satu sama lain, tidak respectful. Nah, red flag, green flag.
Can I
Siapa
start?
yang- Okay,
Yes.
yo. I love Kai's face. We need to have a close up of that. She's like this.
Her eyes start out. It's like, I'm ready.
Go on, baby.
No, red
Green-
flag.
yeah, okay, red flag first.
Victim mentality. A man, especially a man, because he's going to be the leader, should not have victim mentality. The
Contoh,
red flag
kasih
is,
contoh sayang.
victim mentality itu sesimpel when you're on a date and you're getting to know each other, you're having a conversation. He's not solution-based thinking, but he's blaming other people or other things for it.
Ew.
No accountability.
Ew.
Because everything is always everybody else's fault. It's the situation's fault. It's this and this fault. You're just like, like karena ini begini, selalu harus semua dijustifikasi. Kadang-kadang kayak no, it's just the way it is. And maybe it just didn't happen. It's not always your fault either. Tapi lu gak harus, kalaupun gak 100% salah lo juga, ya gak apa-apa juga gitu kan.
Iya.
Kayak
Own
harus, ya own it gitu loh.
Iya, karena itu menjadi basis bagi dia tuh nanti bisa bertumbuh atau enggak ya.
Nah,
kalau dia
ya.
selalu nyalain orang, itu kan berarti dia nggak akan bisa bertumbuh.
Itu betul sekali.
Menarik.
Dan itu adalah stress factor buat gue.
Of course.
I can't
All of
listen
us,
to
yeah.
people just blaming them anymore because that was why that's a lot of gaslighting that comes with victim mentality.
Oh, girl.
It's the biggest indicator for future gaslighters, victim mentality. That's my biggest lesson.
Eye opener.
Now green flag.
Yes.
That's it. Amen aloud.
Amen.
Amen. She hasn't even said anything. Just say amen.
Okay, green flag is this. I've been wanting to say this in this podcast, tapi nggak tahu cocoknya tuh kapan gitu ya. Akhir-akhir ini tuh gue sering banget dapet DM atau ketemu sama orang yang dengar cerita because I've been listening to viewers or not viewers gitu yang selalu bilang, Kakak, you are such a strong person. Don't get me wrong, thank you. I have to be strong. Tetapi the green flag is when it can come home and be a kitten and not strong. That's safety.
Safety.
For me gitu. The reason why I smell and feel is because is there potential for safety in the home for me.
Yeah.
Because there is no home if there is no safety. There is no home if my hips lock when I sit next to the guy, right?
Yes.
My hips don't lie. I'm trusting that. So, jadi itu gitu loh. Jadi buat gue, green flag is when I can be safe.
Kai.
That's it.
Kai.
And safe is a scent. Safe is the feeling that my body relaxes next to this person. And while conversing with this person.
Yes.
Dan tahap berikutnya adalah ketika bertemu friction atau konflik, gue bisa dengan aman be vulnerable and talk about it atau enggak. That's it.
Aduh, Kai.
That's my green flag.
Thank you for sharing that. A total eye
Because
opener.
that
Karena
one was tough
kita kan
recently.
nggak pernah ya ngetes gitu kayak ternyata bisa merasa aman dan nyaman ketika ada di dekat orang itu tuh fundamental gila.
Especially for women.
Tapi nggak banyak dari kita yang sadar. Gue aja tuh baru menyadari tuh kayak udah umur 40 gitu loh. Rasa itu penting banget. You're right. Otherwise your hips lock. You don't have good sex when your hips lock.
Oh yeah, that too.
We're gonna talk about sex a little bit later, but
To be flexible.
No, but research shows that women
Flexible.
require safety.
yes,
Women require safety to flourish, to thrive, and
to have great sex.
to lose weight if that's what you want to do. You can't lose
Yes.
weight when you're on survival mode.
That's true.
What are y'all looking at me for?
I didn't look at you.
No, I need to feed you.
Oh yeah, so that's the yeah.
But this season she's eating beef.
I
She's been eating well.
She's eating risoles and
Oh,
pastel.
Oh, you'll always take care of me.
That
And
is
yes,
safety.
Yeah.
That is safety. Safety
Yes.
to eat.
I have more appetite.
Yes.
Need to work out more. All right.
You are in a truly safe environment this time.
Of course.
We
Thank you.
we never just talk safety, talk. But if we don't do, no, girl, you can't sit with us. Anyways,
baby.
KB.
Big waving red flag. Insecurity.
Oh yes.
Contoh,
I had
KB.
this boyfriend in college. Oh, my God. I literally had to go to class with my FaceTime open on my laptop. So he would see that I'm not sitting next to a guy at my lecture.
Cemburuan mampus.
It was crazy. And then I would always have to send him, back then we used Snapchat. Snapchat is timestamp, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
So
Yes.
you can't make the time up. So every time I clock in at work, I have to video me walking into work.
Oh my god.
Surveillance much?
Pretty much. And then when I clock out, I have to and then I would always have to turn down invitations from work friends, from girlfriends. Every
Isolation
time
much.
they're like, let's go out, let's have a girls' night. No. You are not allowed.
Threatened
dia
by
membatasi.
girls, right?
They are even threatened by girls.
Yeah, I
and one
feel you.
time
I
I
feel
was
you, I
just
feel you.
like, screw it, I'm gonna go. And then he somehow found out, probably like hacked my phone or something, and just went ballistic. Like ballistic.
What did he do when he went ballistic?
Because at the time, we were kind of, there were some months that we were long distance. So he was here, I was in Australia.
I bet you were breathing when he's away.
Oh my gosh, yes. He would like, I'm gonna
could
take
live
the
again.
next.
Unless you made your FaceTime while you were sleeping.
Oh yeah,
holy
that
hell.
too.
No, not that
Oh,
kind of face. No,
you're not going out. Okay, well,
been there, done
FaceTime
that.
as you're sleeping. It was crazy. Of course, when you're like whatever, I was 17. You're like, oh, and then
You thought it was a form of love, right?
because he kept saying that it was right. It was the manipulation.
Yep.
It's because I love you. It's because I care about you. Like I can't lose you.
I need something stronger.
Yeah,
than water.
when you're young and naive.
Yes.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
the lesson needed to be learned.
Dumbass.
We always
Yeah,
have
yeah.
dumb moments.
Yeah.
Even as
Absolutely.
adults, even in your 40s.
yeah, just different scenarios.
Can't be wise if you've never been a fool.
Hey, quote of the day.
There you go.
I like that.
Green flag.
Green flag.
Massive. Try to have a massive green flag.
Ooh,
Bendera hijau yang gede banget. Itu apa?
just
Glimmery, glimmery, glimmery.
you know, I feel like sometimes it's very hard for men to let their guard down.
Yes.
Because they're afraid they come off as weak.
You mean talk about their emotions?
Anything, or just to be of service to the other partner, right? They have to, it's like they perceive themselves as always have to be strong, and yes, ideally we would like that, right? And in a partner, a leader who's strong and capable, but I think there's so much strength also in being vulnerable and being able to deliver their emotions in a very structured manner. I think that's something that I didn't realize was such a waving green flag. And that I actually really appreciate after going through so much frogs, a lot of frogs. They're like, wow, this is what a relationship is supposed to be like. This is how how your partner is supposed to communicate with you. And I mean, I hear so many people still not being able to find that like way later in life. So I mean, to be able to find that in a partner is a really huge green flag.
It is.
Able to communicate, able to let their guard down, able to let their ego push their ego aside for a second, because sometimes that is very tough.
Ah loh. Standarnya cewek gue ini tinggi banget. It's good.
It's because we've been dumb so many times.
Yeah, we ain't dumb no
We
more.
better be wise
Yeah.
now.
It's good to have standard ya.
Yeah.
Punya standar itu penting loh. Karena barusan Kebi bilang, bendera hijau gue itu kan adalah cowok yang bisa ngomong,
Yeah.
mengekspresikan emosinya gitu, dan mengekspresikannya dengan jelas dan tenang, dan tidak takut untuk rapuh. Rapuh tuh mungkin dalam bahasa Indonesia, saya harus belajar dari Pramudia Anantatur. Rapuh kalau dari bahasa Indonesia kan kayaknya konotasinya negatif ya. Tapi kalau di bahasa Inggris tuh vulnerability. Vulnerability itu punya konotasi yang positif. Maksudnya apa? Dia tuh mampu ya, kondisi aku kayak gini, perasaanku lagi kayak gini, ya aku ungkapkan seadanya gitu. Aku nggak akan berusaha untuk terus pura-pura menjadi kuat. Itu yang kita kasihan sebenarnya dari laki-laki ya.
But you know what? I think the world is in such a bad state right now because men forgot how to lead with their hearts.
Oh, you mean America?
No, in general. I mean, look at
Sorry.
leadership everywhere.
Yeah.
That is true.
No, in the house themselves, because you're literally seeing now people protest because leadership don't have heart, don't have empathy, right? Dan itu tuh menarik menurut gue.
Koneksinya ke situ.
Karena I think a lot of people forget that leaders are accountable of their own feelings and emotional dimensions.
Betul.
Really, they do the work,
Betul.
and it's not about authority. I think a lot of people.
It's not about power,
Iya gitu kan. A lot of
strength.
people think when you're powerful,
Yeah.
you're authority, you know? It's all about authority.
Iya, menarik itu relasinya ya antara ketidakmampuan seseorang, terutama ini yang sangat disayangkan laki-laki karena mereka merasa tidak punya tempat untuk menjadi jujur dan kadang-kadang mereka ada momen lemah kan.
Conditioningnya seperti itu.
Iya,
gitu
karena
kan.
conditioning, karena ada ekspektasi sosial yang seperti itu yang sebetulnya harus kita mulai pecahkan. Karena laki-laki pun juga pasti capek gitu kan. Harus mengikuti ekspektasi masyarakat bahwa laki-laki harus kuat, nggak boleh nangis ini. No. Our fellow men, laki-laki itu juga manusia gitu loh, yang punya perasaan dan harus diberikan ruang untuk mengungkapkan perasaannya.
Yes.
Nah pertanyaannya, kita juga sudah siap untuk memberikan ruang buat dia atau belum?
Ya kita
Karena gue juga ketemu banyak teman-teman gue yang bilang
cowok harus gini, cowok harus gitu.
Ya he needs to wear his heart on his sleeves, kan bahasanya kayak gitu kan.
Iya.
But then when the guy is trying to approach her on the internet, she shuts him down. So like, so we need
Harus
to
check
be
in
both.
dulu
Iya.
sama diri
Memang
kita
itu
sendiri.
sebenarnya PR semua orang sih.
Setuju.
It's neither men or women.
Yes.
Both sides.
Yeah.
I just felt like you just need to understand each other in a way because I understand maybe a part of your friend because for me sometimes when you know my significant other would come to me and be vulnerable and whatnot, I would give the space. But when it's too often and with the same similar kind of issues, I'm like, no, well, you know that this is something that you have to work on, no, baby. Like I already told you, let's work on this. But when I already gave you the advice and let's work on this together, you're not going to alone. But you don't want the. You felt like you don't need the help. Then there's again we're going to this cycle again and again, and then the women.
di dalam hatinya dia.
Yes, and I understand when the wife goes frustrated because I'm like, oh, okay, here we go again, like the same problem again. When we are the typical of women that could find the solution. Okay, we have to grow, we have to be better.
We have to survive.
We have to survive, right? So I think we have to be in the same mentality.
Iya betul. Iya itu waduh memang kompleks dan harus dioprek terus gitu kan.
And like
kalau-
open communication together.
Iya betul. Oke.
Oh, I want to
Red flag.
Red flag, just one. I mean, at that time I was still naive, but nowadays I think women should be aware of flaky men, right? What
do you mean flaky men? What
I
do
mean,
you mean
if
flaky
their
men?
social
mata
media is
keranjang.
that if their
Mata
social,
keranjang.
social media, they won't let approve you, like so that you can't see the other side of his life. Like you have to. I mean, because I've seen a lot of situation nowadays. And also during my days, where
recently too.
this guy would be so nice to you and whatnot. It turns out he has a double life or a triple life. Like you're not the only, you're not the only girl, but he treats you like a queen. From 6 to 10 p.m. and then from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I'll be like,
Itu gimana waktunya emang ada?
I guess they have. You know what I mean?
Kalau dia bisa, dia akan membuat waktu.
And then try to look from who they're following. That really
Very
kinda
telling.
telling how that person is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
that's
I'm not
your
gonna go
red
further.
flag.
Like for me, it is, right? Because
I
close
love
behind
Caroline.
doors.
Caroline is always very investigative.
Yep.
It's just like
Just check who
Yeah,
they're
that's
following.
why.
All women is
She
FBI,
married the right guy.
CIA.
No,
Yeah.
all of us actually.
Oh,
That's
true.
One more.
married the right
I
guy.
can't,
That is so true.
yeah, I can't. For a guy who doesn't say thank you, like bare minimum, thank you and please.
Yeah.
Especially especially with everyone from different cycle of life,
Yes,
right?
betul,
But when
betul.
they can't say thank you, it means that you do not respect other people. Like what you both said. So that's it for me. Yeah. So here's the bill. Oh God, that turns me off. I'm like, you can just say thank you. That's it.
Karena manner itu ya.
It's yes, Marissa.
And then it becomes character.
Boom, KB.
Yeah, and then when you meet with this person
Yes.
when you're already like 20 to 21, that man ain't gonna change.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they can change to be better, of course.
Yes.
With help.
Lots of help.
Yeah.
Lots of help.
No.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Not our job.
If that's
But
not
we're
for
not
you,
a
bye-bye.
therapist.
No, we're not a therapist.
We're,
that's why.
we're supposed to be your significant other.
Yes,
Ya.
yes betul. Setuju. Maksudnya kalau misalnya dalam sebuah hubungan gitu ya dengan teman hidup kita itu kita bisa nggak ya jangan cuman satu arah lah ya.
Yes.
Maksudnya kalau satu arah tuh ngomong sama terapis gitu. Tapi hubungan yang ideal adalah di mana kita berdua itu saling mengisi gitu. Di saat yang ini lagi kurang airnya di gelasnya kita yang ngisi atau dan sebaliknya. Nah, Teman hidup. Kalau misalnya ngomongin tentang teman hidup, kita nggak bisa jauh dari seks. Seks itu adalah salah satu elemen yang bisa mendekatkan dua orang dalam sebuah hubungan gitu ya. Nah, 2 hari lalu tuh aku dengerin sebuah podcast dari one of my favorite podcasters from the UK, Davina McCall. Dia mewawancara seorang leading sex expert dari Inggris namanya Tracy Cox. Nah di situ aku belajar sesuatu yang baru gitu. Oh ternyata dalam berpasang-pasangan itu seks itu nggak selalu penting. Ada pasangan yang menganggap bahwa kita kalau misalnya nggak have sex juga bukan berarti kita nggak saling mencinta, bukan berarti kita nggak ingin berdua sampai selama mungkin gitu ya. Nah kalau misalnya menurut kalian gimana? Tapi nanti ada tapinya, but I will explain later.
That doesn't apply to me.
Oh yeah, we know that. Why?
Smell, feel,
Yeah.
physical touch. That's it. All I need to say, right?
Tapi kenapa sih untukmu ya? I'm gonna challenge you, Kai. Be very granular and
Okay.
specific. Why sex is so important to you? What do you feel when you have sex with your partner? Connection.
Yeah.
Describe.
Because we reconnect, we repair. Because when we talk about the cycles of a relationship, kan pasti ada konfliknya, pasti ada frictionnya. Tetapi harus ada repairnya juga kan.
Oh tentu.
Nah ternyata repair itu tidak harus selalu langsung dengan kata-kata karena tidak semua orang bisa langsung dengan kata-kata.
Okay.
Yeah. I have emotional regulation issues, and to get myself outside of to be able to reactivate my prefrontal cortex, itu berarti aku harus merilis all the tension and jitters in the body first.
Okay.
I cannot think if my body is stiff because I know that I'm not in a safe place if my body is
Ya,
stiff.
gini ya.
Yeah, that's why makeup sex works for a lot of people because do it first and then speak. Bahkan do it
First
first
and
and
speak.
speak.
Or all together.
Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Tapi lucunya gini, this just happened recently. I had a mental breakdown recently. It's postpartum. It happens all the time, by the way. It's normal. I learned the hard way. It's normal. I had a mental breakdown recently because I was just so tired. As in tired, I cannot speak. I just felt like I was in such a locked state my body gitu, dimana akhirnya gue cuma bisa nangis doang karena I can't even put it into words. I don't even know what I'm feeling. I just know that I'm not okay gitu.
And then did you ask your husband like, honey, can we have sex?
No, we have this. It's not necessarily.
That voice exactly.
It's not necessarily langsung begitu ya. Tapi
It's like, honey.
like now. Now. Enggak, tapi kalau gue lagi nangis tuh gimana ya? I always told him because he's the type who wants to find solution always.
Man, that's typical man.
I know. Tapi gue tidak bisa. Kalau gue lagi seperti itu, gue nggak pengen dengerin solusi lo dulu. Kalau gue belum bisa menyerap gitu kan.
So what's the solution? Did she?
So I told him at least
Oh my God.
Did he?
hug first, talk later.
Yeah.
That's what I said, right?
What did you say? Come first, talk later. Sorry.
Hug first, talk later.
I mean, it's quite rainy outside. There's
yeah.
Six.
Yeah, and and the other thing is, once you know that you can orgasm more than once in a session, you know that you are
Wow.
definitely physically good.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
like, all my emotional jitters away.
Okay.
Hips don't lock, no.
Hips don't lock and hips don't lie. So ini menarik ya. Kalau dari Kai itu karena Kai tahu banget dia butuhnya apa gitu. Makanya menurut dia, wah seks itu adalah salah satu solusi ketika dia udah nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain lagi, nggak bisa mikir, badan capek segala macam, butuh relaksasi. Of course, like having sensuous action with your partner is Voila. Okay. Okay. Because you just growled, it's your turn.
no. You're asking me.
Growling. Sex. Yeah. Yeah. Your face.
That's why I'm Marissa. Like you're asking me.
Yes, of course. I
Okay.
am. It's like how important is sex? Some couples, they don't care. It's like, I still love you, you still love me. We don't have to have sex, you know? Like,
When we don't feel when
Some people get stimulated and doing something else.
yeah,
Like
but
adrenaline.
isn't it like biologically men needs it, right?
no, I'm talking about you.
Oh, okay, you're talking
We're
about
not
me.
talking about them
Oh
right
no, no,
No? Oh,
I
no.
don't need it.
No.
I mean, not that.
He's like,
No, what I meant is I want it when I want it. It doesn't necessarily have to be
You can't force it.
once a week or once a month, whatever.
schedule it.
Yeah. When we have a good communication where we're in the same energy, when I think like for me, especially with my husband, when he can talk to me, when he goes to the gym, that's the time I'm like, now. I'll do what you did now.
me. Take me now.
Because he
And
listens
trust
to
me.
me. Right? When we speak, he's walking the talk. Right? We were talking and he's
that's
doing the
hot to
action.
you.
For me, yeah.
Like, because he's sticking to his word.
Turns her on.
Yes.
Honor, accountability, and integrity turns her on.
Yeah, it turns me on that time. Yes.
Okay.
But something that's important, no, but hugging,
Cuddling.
yes. Because whenever I cuddle, I always say to him, I always said that this is his, and this part, but like, I'm just trying to be honest.
Which part? Which part?
This part.
Sinigan.
Yes, his chest.
Yeah, because you can smell the armpit.
No, Kyle. I can feel his heartbeat. That's more like more like it, yeah.
Menganggap bahwa mau
I
ketek
mean, yes, yeah. His smell though, it is quite important too. Yes. Yes. So my answer is that, Marissa. Yes.
Not his armpit.
No, it's his heartbeat. Yeah.
You know what I told my
Yes.
husband recently? Gue kalau bisa sih nggak mandi terus nggak bau, gue bilang gitu beneran. Dan dia tuh nggak bisa bau badan. I don't know what kind of genetics.
Hi.
Seriously.
Okay. Next time when together, we could have a smell test. Okay. Maybe you're so in love with your husband you cannot smell right.
That's true.
which can be a good sign.
No, but that's true though. Yes.
Oh, that is so
No,
funny.
her husband always smells good, by the way. Yes.
Yes, hi Ferdi.
Yes. Yes. Tejo bro, we got you.
Jo bro. Aduh kan jadi bingung. Tapi bener loh yang tadi kamu bilang Carol, bukan selalu seks gitu. Karena menurut Tracy Cox dia juga bilang nggak harus selalu seks. Kadang berpelukan, berciuman, itu tuh udah
Exactly.
cukup. Itu udah menciptakan intimacy. Ya sayang.
Just quickly, Marissa, I think for me, intimacy is more important than sex.
Intimacy.
Coba dijelaskan bedanya. Sayang.
Cuddling, spending time, just hugging.
Yeah.
We always fall asleep. I always fall asleep on his chest, and that's usually when I get the best sleep.
Oh, see?
Because I feel
Because
just
of the smell?
Karena bau ketek.
Not the smell, not the heartbeat, not the armpit for sure.
Find the research. Find the research that safety has a scent.
Just
It's subtle.
Yeah.
feeling a safety. Yeah.
It's safety.
Safety.
Intimacy ya.
Yes.
Intimacy itu bisa. Intimacy itu kedekatan ya. Gila sih kalau kita ngomongin intimacy di situ ada safety, ada rasa aman gitu kan.
Requires an entire hour.
Bahkan itu juga bisa membangunkan senses kita ya, apa indera-indera kita. Anyways, what? How many? Okay, yeah, already past the time.
Where's that what?
Kalau zaman sekarang itu, kalau dulu kan kita ketemu sama pacar kita tuh, kalau gue yang ngerasa gue ketemu sama pasangan gue atau sama pacar gue itu karena kebetulan gitu ya. Kalau sekarang itu kan dengan apa teknologi tuh ada dating app tiba-tiba twing gitu kan. Oh jadi ada pilihan lain untuk cari teman hidup atau pasangan gitu ya. So kalau menurut kalian, where do we find our partner?
Marissa, we also had ours in our time, remember? MIRC?
What's that?
Oh, I never used that.
KB's like,
I'm not even looking at her. No, because I know that I was.
I never used that.
What is that?
It's
IRC.
ASL, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Age, sex, location.
I've heard of
Chat room.
Iya, MSN.
ICQ, MSN.
MSN. I had MSN. I didn't talk to
MIRC,
Yeah,
strangers.
because we weren't
Hey.
that age at that time.
Iya.
We
only
so
had
tech-
like
yeah.
friends.
Iya, tapi cari teman.
I know
bener sih.
Fami, I could hear you. Fami's also like, mumbling something back there.
Mumbling something. Ya bener juga ya. Zaman dulu kita ada MIRC.
And we know like from which school, the kids are from which area, from which school.
Wait, tapi dari dulu kan sebenarnya selalu ada di majalah-majalah juga kan, kayak
Cari
anak
sahabat pena.
sahabat pena atau kayak majalah-majalah kayak Gadis Sampul
Or High Magazine, right?
Ya, High Magazine, cewek tergaul,
Yeah.
bulan ini siapa?
Yeah.
Gitu. God, that used to piss
There's
me off.
that.
Yeah.
There is that baby. And now there's Tinder, Bumble, Grindr,
Raya.
That takes months.
my producer.
Raya.
Yeah, so where is the best place? Di mana menurut kalian masing-masing ya, pasti punya preferensi beda-beda. Tempat kalian yang paling oke untuk cari teman hidup atau pasangan atau pacar gitu.
At the gym.
Ooh, why? Because they look good.
Ditto.
Yeah.
We said that before, we'd say it again.
It's true. So the gym that Max and I go to, they have successfully married 12 couples and 8 are engaged. They have
8
a
are
high
engaged right
8
now?
are engaged. 12 are married. They have a higher success rate than a date. That's the running joke. Like they have a higher success rate than a dating app.
What's the secret? Is it because of
I think it's just when you're
commonalities?
just, you know,
They say when you work out
sweaty
together,
and-
you
because their classes are partner based. So you're forced to find a partner at the class,
tinlok dong.
and then and then obviously you get to speak and get to know the person
Yes.
for like an hour or so.
Menarik banget.
Yeah,
KB,
go
siapa yang
Empire,
sangka?
Albert.
Oh, siapa yang sangka ya kalau misalnya pergi ke gym ternyata bisa menjadi tempat cari jodoh. Oke, itu satu
Sport
alternatif.
venues, right? I mean, it could
Yeah.
be gyms, sport
I
venues.
guess
a
paddle now,
court,
yeah.
tennis court.
And it's a very positive activity,
Yeah.
right? It's healthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to know how I met my husband?
How?
On the
Rugby.
rugby field while he tore his ACL in front of my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Most memorable meet cute ever.
Yes.
I literally helped him off the pitch because he tore his ACL right
Oh
then
my
and there.
gosh! And that's when he fell in love.
No. That's where I met him.
match and not
Yeah.
falling in
But,
love yet. But
yeah.
it's so cute.
Yeah, it's weird. And then I was like, oh, ternyata lo jodoh gue.
Oh gemes. Jadi olahraga ya. Tempat-tempat
hobbies.
hobbies
Yeah.
itu bisa menjadi salah satu tempat cari jodoh
Go
gitu.
to events.
Ah,
Just remember the last time when I
Kind of
broke up.
events,
I mean, like
yeah.
whatever events. You know, sometimes when you're like feeling, especially after a breakup, like you don't want to meet with people, and it takes time for you again to meet with people, and that's actually the time that you're going to meet.
yes.
You know,
Yeah, because
with-
you're ready. Because you don't care. You don't give an F, right?
Yes, and go to places or accept invitations that you rarely go to. If you're like you're not a music person, go to like a music concert where you have friends asking you, because you'll never know will you meet with your prince or your princess.
Iya benar,
Yes.
komunitas ya.
Yes.
Kalau misalnya secara online, perasaan kalian gimana? Kan kita semuanya dari different generation ya, dari generasi yang berbeda-beda gitu. Kayak ada yang
Temen gue ada
merasa
beberapa kok.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
kan,
a
yang
lot
dapet
of
jodoh,
people.
kan?
My friends got married because
Yeah.
they met online.
Iya.
And I mean, the mayor of New York now met his wife on Hinge.
Ya, ya lucu banget sih itu. Ya benar, karena kadang-kadang ada asumsi yang kurang sedap gitu ya. Tentang, aduh kalau misalnya aku cari jodoh di dating app tuh kayaknya cuma buat hook-up gue tuh gak mau gitu loh
Tinder
hook-up doang.
swindler, right?
Oh
Netflix, yes.
there's
Iya,
that.
tapi itu Tinder is ya salah satu apps yang nggak mau itu mah isinya cuma buat hook-up doang. Gue kan nggak mau ya, cuma short term relationship kayak gue cuma ya gitu doang terus udah ditinggal klepas gitu. Tapi ada juga orang-orang yang ternyata lewat dating app seperti Tinder atau Bumble or whatever itu yang bisa menemukan jodohnya, bahkan cocok gitu.
What about blind dates? Like materialists,
Oh
right?
my God,
I mean, they
Kencan
are
buta.
such, yeah.
Itu kita ada nggak sih?
Yes,
Bo, serius.
Dicomblangin.
Matchmaking.
Matchmaking.
Professional matchmaking.
Right,
Not
yes.
or ada, or just
Yes.
from through friends and
Yes.
family.
But there's
Melalui
also the
temen.
professional
Yeah.
one too.
Like you remember we tried for our friend.
Which one, baby?
Yes.
Yeah, your guy friend, one of my girlfriends.
Oh yes,
remember?
you're right.
Apparently it didn't work out, but
Didn't work out.
they not that kind of chemistry,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
brain chemistry exists. But
Oh,
yeah,
iya,
at
iya.
least they met, right?
Yes.
Bener sih, lewat temen.
If it doesn't mean, then be friends.
Iya betul. Jadi emang apa temennya temen gitu yang ngerasa bahwa lu punya temen single nggak? Gue ada. Lu punya temen single? Gue nggak ada. Oh, gue ada.
yeah.
Ternyata bisa. Ya maksudnya nggak akan selalu jadi
Gak
juga.
serius awalnya, tapi we never know.
Iya, tapi setidaknya ngobrol dulu aja. Tapi bener sih.
This is like deja vu. I just heard this conversation how long ago. Okay, never mind. Yes.
Yeah, sometimes we get those like we dreamt about it, right? Yeah, lucu banget ya. I love this. So, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Ya udah. Jadi intinya kalau misalnya cari
Oh. My butt. Sorry.
Why is your butt talking?
What do you have under your
Excuse
skirt,
me.
Caroline?
It was not
It was not a toot.
not a toot kestra. But sorry. Yes.
Chudkastra.
No, I know.
Iya, jadi cari jodoh, kalau cari pacar zaman sekarang tuh aku denger banyak banget di banyak sekali podcast yang bilang, oh dating is so difficult nowadays, dating is so difficult nowadays. Mungkin salah satu kuncinya adalah ya dengan adanya bantuan teknologi kita bisa mungkin nyoba untuk cari-carinya di situ, tapi at the end of the day pada akhirnya kita harus temuin orangnya dan mengenal orang itu secara tatap muka gitu ya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oke, kalau misalnya
Yes.
kita summary-kan sebelum mencari pasangan hidup kita harus tahu diri kita itu siapa, apa yang kita inginkan dari pasangan hidup kita, hidup seperti apa yang ingin kita ciptakan, kita harus tahu diri kita dulu. Terus yang kedua ada banyak cara sebetulnya untuk mencari teman hidup atau jodoh ya, hobi, tempat olahraga, konser musik,
Communities.
communities, ya kan.
Yes.
Balik lagi ke zaman dulu sebelumnya, ya kayak gitu. you know.
Ya memang dari dulu sampai sekarang nggak berubah kan kalau dipikir-pikir.
Betul.
Medium platformnya aja yang berubah-berubah.
Betul banget. Now I would like to wrap this up with a statement from Jillian Turecki. Jillian Turecki adalah relationship expert yang selama ini juga aku suka ngikutin.
Okay.
Umurnya kira-kira sama kayak aku sama kamu lah.
Born in
Okay.
the 80s.
Yes, I think so. Dia bilang gini, kebanyakan orang akan menghabiskan waktu berbulan-bulan untuk meneliti mobil mana yang bakal mereka beli atau lingkungan mana mereka akan punya rumah gitu ya. Tapi mereka hampir tidak akan meluangkan waktu untuk merenungkan tipe pasangan apa yang mereka pilih atau yang mereka inginkan dalam hidup mereka. Tidak ada yang akan mempengaruhi tidur, pola pikir, dan kebahagiaan jangka panjang kita lebih dari teman hidup kita. Mulailah berfokus pada apa yang penting. Ketika kita bertemu dengan seseorang, perhatikan bagaimana dia hadir dalam hidup kita. How he or she shows up in our lives. Perhatikan bagaimana dia menangani konflik. Yang tadi Kebi bilang ditanya-tanya, observing. Bagaimana dia memperlakukan, sesimpel dia memperlakukan orang lain seperti pelayan. Misalnya memperlakukan pelayan, liatin aja. Oh gini cara dia memperlakukan pelayan. Perhatikan apakah dia menepati janji. Pilihlah pasangan yang bertanggung jawab atas diri mereka sendiri. Seseorang yang tahu cara menenangkan sistem saraf mereka sendiri. Alih-alih membuat Anda bertanggung jawab atau membuat kita bertanggung jawab atas suasana hati mereka. Jadilah kita pasangan yang seperti itu juga. Inti dari kecocokan sejati adalah keyakinan bersama tentang apa yang membuat hidup terasa baik dan memuaskan. Hubungan yang tidak stabil akan membuat kita tidak stabil. Menguras energi, meninggalkan jejak negatif yang bertahan lama pada tubuh dan pikiran kita. Sebaliknya, hubungan yang sehat memperkuat kita, meningkatkan ketahanan kita, dan mendukung kesehatan fisik dan mental kita. So that's it. Thank you ladies.
Thank you.
Semoga ngebantu ya. We'll see you again. Oh, before I close, kalau misalnya menurut kamu, teman hidup itu definisinya apa buat kamu? Dan apa yang kamu inginkan dari seorang pasangan atau teman hidup? Dan kamu ingin menjadi teman hidup yang seperti apa? Thank you. See you next time.
You ladies are my teman hidup. I mean, yes. Hello viewers, this is In Her View Season 3. Watch us on Spotify and also YouTube.
Little ways you can support us is by subscribing to our channel and also to like, comment, and share.
Yes, and make sure you also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and X.
Walk with us on this journey called life and let's connect.